Hello? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. A little bit of an audio glitch. But anyway, hello everyone. Tonight I am going to be playing a little classic Horrified. This is with the Universal movie monsters. I played the Scooby-Doo version a couple of times. Um, and actually I don't know if I've done the American scripted one. But regardless, I figured since it is Halloween, which I think is tomorrow. But yeah, since it's pretty much Halloween, I figured I would do classic version of Horrified, which, like with the Scooby-Doo one, I'm gonna do two-fisted, so I'll be playing two characters at once, two heroes at once, whatever. And I'll be doing three monsters, which will be chosen at random. So pretty much everything is ready to go. um, so I'm gonna include the Phantom of the Opera, which is like it's a fan-made one. Or at least I think it's a fan made. It's not part of the basic game. The basic game comes with the 6 monsters, and then there's Phantom of the Opera, which is extra. But I'll toss these guys into the bag so they can be chosen at random. Um, Let me just check the volume on this. Yeah, that should be fine. Might be a little loud. There's usually not a lot of audio from a game like this, so that should be fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright. So yes, choosing 3 monsters at random. So this could end up being somewhat difficult. I know that they have different difficulty levels or like challenge ratings or something. I think some of them are just more. Yeah, here we go. Complexity. There's different ones with different complexity levels. Medium, low. I think I might make it so that if I get a high one, the other two I'll make low or something. So to kind of balance things out a little bit. So the Mummy and the Frankenstein are high. But I'll only do one of those. So if I get both the Mummy and Frankenstein, I'll just pick one or the other. Or I guess whichever one gets pulled out first. So there's 6 originals, plus the Phantom. You know what, I might turn that down just a little bit. Okay. And we'll shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then monster number 1 is going to be Frankenstein's monster. Okay, so that's the high complexity one. Oh, I guess. Monster number 2. Oh, of course I get the 2 high complexity ones first. Okay, let's redo that. Okay, monster number 1. Dracula. He's one of the low complexity ones. Phantom of the Opera. And Frankenstein's monster. Alright, I don't know what the complexity level is for Phantom. Big monster choose last. Okay. But we'll give it a go. Dracula's a low complexity, so I don't think it should be that big of a deal. I should probably leave these here because it might pull them from here. Okay, so Dracula. Boom. Error. Oh, is it because it couldn't find this? Oh, maybe tossing them into the bag was not the best idea. Okay, hang on. Let me reload this, but... Alright, Dracula, Frankenstein, Phantom. Dracula, Frankenstein, Phantom. Not like they're exactly in fixed positions. Alright. There it goes. Now it works. Dracula, Frankenstein's monster. And... Phantom of the Opera. Phantom replaces the mummy. Okay, so the Phantom activates on the mummy's turn. Okay. Let's get the items down for the starting 12. Boom. Ooh, kind of scattered across the board. There's a good number of them up here, though. Both the Phantom and the Bride are. Yeah, that kind of figures. Alright, anyway. For the heroes... Here's mainly good in larger games. I guess you're here in any... she only gets 3 actions, though. On water space with a monster. He just gets 5 actions. Move any hero or villager 1 space. Add 1 to the strength of any item that you use. I don't know, they're all pretty decent. I don't think there's any ones that I wouldn't want to use, so maybe I will just do a random pick. I won't make the same mistake. So let's copy these. Shove them into a bag. Use these as the randoms instead. Right, shovel, shovel, shovel. Hero number 1 is the archaeologist. Hero number 2 is the professor. I think those are the ones I was thinking of doing anyway. Oh, I was thinking of doing the scientist. Still, the archaeologist and the professor, very strong characters. Heroes, whatever. Get rid of those. Alright, so I'll go with him. And I think I need to change the color. We'll go with him. The professor is starting down here at the hospital. The archaeologist is over here at the docks. Which is pretty good. Can start grabbing up stuff. Okay, and the heroes have... the professor has Rush. Move a hero up to 4 spaces. Very nice. The archaeologist has Taxi Ride. Place a hero in any non-water space. So a lot of movement capabilities with these. That's useful. Okay, Dracula. Dracula seeking blood. Destroy his 4 coffins so you can subdue him. The special action is Dark Charm. Place the current player's hero in Dracula's space. The first stage is Smash the Coffins. In a space with a coffin, use 6+ strength in red items and place the smashed coffin on the matching spot below. Crunch, 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 crunch. I think you have to get all 4 coffins. Goes into a little bit more detail. Here we go. Yeah, if all 4 coffins are on Dracula's mat, you can defeat Dracula by overcoming him. So you can be defeated by 6+ yellow items. So yeah, fairly straightforward. Collect red items, use them to smash the coffins, and then hit him with 6 in yellow. Frankenstein and the Bride. So these are a little bit more complex because it's actually 2 monsters in one. Frankenstein and the Bride must be educated so they can live peacefully. Special action is Here Comes the Bride. Move the Bride 1 space towards Frankenstein. So a big thing is that you have to keep them apart. In Frankenstein's space, use a yellow item, or in the Bride space, use a blue item. Increase the monster's humanity by the item's strength, and move the monster that many spaces. So we need to get Frankenstein to 11, and the Bride to 8. If both tiles show the monster's faces, they are defeated. Otherwise, increase the terror level. Oh, this is when the monsters meet. So if both tiles show the monster's faces, they are defeated. Otherwise, increase the terror level. Place Frankenstein at the graveyard and place the Bride at the dungeon. Yeah, we don't want them to meet until they are functioning members of human society. So... yellow for Frankenstein, blue for the Bride. And then the Phantom of the Opera. Phantom, Sid, and Christine in the catacombs. Find her, then confront him in the streets. His special ability is Terrifying Visage. Increase the terror level by 1 for each something in the space, or discard an item for each something. Oh, I'm guessing for each one of these you roll. No, that can't be right. That must be for each hero. Is there a thingy for the Phantom? Here we go, Phantom of the Opera. Power symbol is rolled when the Phantom attacks. He removes his mask to reveal his horrifically scarred face. With terror by 1 for each villager and hero in the space of the Phantom when the power symbol is rolled. The hero in that space may discard 1 item to offset 1 terror level increase. Villagers do not have items and are thus terrorized, causing terror level to increase. Heroes cannot discard items to offset a villager's terror. Okay. To advance, rescue Christine. Shuffle the 4 double-sided theater tiles and place them on the 4 boxes on the Phantom's map. These represent the rooms that must be searched in Christine's rescue. 3 are empty, and 1 is marked rescued. To flip a tile over, a player must bring any number of blue items with a total strength of 5 or more to the theater. If the room is empty, the room tile is discarded, and the player must find more blue items to try again. When Christine is rescued, the Phantom's advanced stage is complete. Place her villager on the theater, and her goal is to reach the Abbey. The Phantom, however, will move towards her on his future turns, ignoring any other villager or hero on the board, until she reaches the Abbey or the Phantom has reached and defeated her. Once Christine is rescued, you can defeat the Phantom. Christine does not have to reach the Abbey to trigger the defeat phase. Oh, so you can either get her to the Abbey, which I guess since she counts as a visitor, as a villager, will get a trait, whatever these are called, perks. Right. Or she can just be defeated, which also triggers the end. The hero must be in the same space as the Phantom and take the defeat action, discard any number of yellow items with a total strength of 6 or more. So yellow items are needed for both Dracula and the Phantom. Good to know. Blue items to flip a location. Okay. It's very low cost blue items down there. See a lot more red than anything else. A couple of decent red items here. Oh, now I kind of wish I was playing the character that could bump up the stats. The strength. Yeah, well. Okay, so the archaeologist should probably grab some of these red items and start smashing coffins. Professor. I guess can start grabbing up random blue and yellow items for this. Okay. Alright. Well, at least... oh, wait. I think I remember seeing something. If you use these cards to move the hero, I don't think a villager moves with them. So you can't use these just to teleport the character and Christine to the Abbey. Yeah, well. Where is... oh, there. In the theater. Oh, it's not too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's further than what a character can move in one turn. So if you search and find her, you won't be able to get her there on the same turn. So there's at least one turn where Christine will be vulnerable. Okay. Alright, so... Professor is looking kind of bad down there, but... the archaeologist has 2 enemies that are within 2 spaces of him. I'm thinking I might want to go with the archaeologist first. Dracula's all the way down here. In the crypt. The only one I'd have to worry about... Frankenstein. Okay, well, let's start with the archaeologist and see how it goes. Okay, so he needs to start collecting items. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Puts it 1 step away from the Phantom, which is scary. He'll have some items he can burn. If he gets attacked. Dracula's the frenzied monster, so he's the one who's going to be going more often than anyone else. But he's still furthest away from anyone else. The other option would be 1, 2, 3. Well, either way, he's only getting 2. Oof. Okay, well, as I found out in the Scooby-Doo playthroughs, you can't really be too cautious. You have to use items to soak hits, because you can't avoid the monsters forever. So let's go 1, 2, 3. If I'm gonna get hit by him, I'm gonna get hit by him. I could just do 3, and the archaeologist is the one that can pick stuff up from adjacent space. So 4. Can either hope the phantom goes, or just soak the hit when he does, which I would have had to have done from the barn anyway. Yeah, it's not the best place to be, but I guess so. Again, I have to be aggressive. All right. Could just immediately use one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come over here to the cave. Play during any hero phase. So yeah, I can use his. Okay, I'm gonna use this. Move the archaeologist 4 spaces to get him out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That sets him up to be able to smash this coffin next turn. Use a pitchfork and a knife. Alright, that's the end of that. So it is now the monster's turn. 3 items go down. 1. Nice. 2. Okay. 3. Little shovel. Alright, and Maleva is placed at the camp. Maleva, the fortune teller. Oh, okay. And then Wolfman, who I'm not playing, and the frenzied monster, which is Dracula, moves 1 space. Bonk. She wants to go to the shop, which is right there. It's actually fairly close. One to smash. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, anyway. The Professor, who has the ability to move a hero or villager 1 space as a special action. I could actually just move the archaeologist, but he's fine for where he is now. I think for the Professor, he is going to go 1, 2. I have to be in his space to be able to use this, don't I? Yes. Ooh, that's risky. That's not a lot of yellow items on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think for now I'm just going to grab some items. I need stuff. Okay. Monster turn goes again. 0. Creature from the Black Lagoon, which I'm not using. Wolfman doesn't go. The Bride moves 1 space. And the Frenzied Monster moves 1 space. Dracula is on the move. He does not want me smashing his coffins. Okay. Is there a first player token? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I think what I might do. Current player. Let's use this. Okay, so that was Professor. Now we're back to the archaeologist. Okay, so he gets 4. Alright, so the first one he's going to do is he's going to use the pitchfork and knife, dual wielding, in order to smash the coffin. That's a total of 7 points of red, which is 1 point of overkill, but whatever. And that goes crunch, and that's at the cave. Destroyed. Okay, 1 down. 3 more to go. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3. It's a good idea to walk out into here. Not with Dracula right there. Damn, I hate to waste an action, but I think I might just have to sit there for now. Ignibbit. Yeah, I think I might be better off sitting there. Okay. Alright, so unfortunately, use the last turn, and then monster card. Damn. 2 items. Ooh, that's not enough to smash that coffin. Blue items there. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of blue, which means I should be able to get the bride up. 2, 2, 3, 4. Actually, there's only 5. 5 worth of blue. 7, 9, 10. Jeez. Not doing the Invisible Man. That doesn't do anything. The Mummy is the Phantom. So he will move 1 space. Creature I'm not using, and Frankenstein will move 1 space. Frankenstein moves 1. Clump, clump. And the Phantom of the Opera is going to move... he is closer to the Professor. He's going to come down this way. I need to get him to the shop. Okay. And speaking of, it is now the Professor's turn. The Professor's turn, he's going to... One, 2, 3. Well, I could have moved him over one, but that would have put him right next to the Phantom, so I wouldn't have known that was a better option. I don't really want to move him next to Dracula. I think he's going to use his fourth action to scoop these up. He's loaded down with some stuff. In fact, spear gun and a shovel could be used to smash this coffin. A good idea for him to do. Okay, anyway. Monster card. Oh, I need to remember. So every odd card is the archaeologist because he's the one who started. And then every even card is the professor. Just need to remember odds and evens. Let's see how that goes. 0 items. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Wolfman, no. Bride moves 1 space. Into the theater. And the Frenzied Monster moves 1. Which is going to be up to here. Okay, they are getting danger close. Actually, when the Bride and Frankenstein moved, they always moved towards each other. I think they do that rather than moving towards the nearest person. Only Frankenstein is frenzied. Teach the monsters. No, it doesn't say they have to come towards each other, so... Yeah, okay. So I could kind of lead them around a little bit. I have to make sure they don't go near each other. Okay. That's a little more manageable. Anyway, so that's the monster turn. Now we're back to the archaeologist. He really needs to get down to the shop, and needs to get over to this other coffin. 1, 2, 3 to scoop up these items. And then 4 to hide at the inn. 1, 2, 3. 4. I don't have enough actions to be able to do anything with these two. Although I could start giving her blue items. I have 5 points of blue items I could give her. Maybe next turn. Okay, geez, the turns go by so quickly. I can't believe I'm already going through these cards. Okay, 2, 1, 2. Oh, right on top of the professor. I still think that if an item spawns on you, you should... Wait. If an item spawns on you, can you pick it up immediately? I never remember if that's this game or if I'm thinking something else. No, it doesn't say that you pick them automatically. Okay, yeah, I must be thinking of something else. Right. Next is the Phantom Opening Night. Move each hero and villager 2 spaces towards the theater. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Two spaces towards the theater. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm pretty sure Dracula's gonna catch the archaeologist. So Frankenstein's monster moves 1. Flomp. Dracula moves 1, and then because he's frenzied, he moves again. So unfortunately, this is going to be a boop and then boop. So he's going to attack, and the archaeologist is going to take the hit. That's 2 dice. Come on, zeros. Come on, zeros. Come on, zeros. Here's a good place to roll these dice. I guess over here. Come on, zeros. Yay, 0. Haha, no hits, no specials. Unfortunately, the archaeologist is now sitting on there with both Dracula and the bride. That... Well, actually, no. I can move him off. Well, the professor also needs to get the hell out of there. Okay, so that's his turn. Now we're on to the professor. The professor is going to need to move him 2. And the professor moves 2. Hmm. One, two, three. Better the professor take 1 hit than risk the archaeologist taking 2. I think it's probably better. Okay. So the professor's gonna go 1, 2. Special action is more than once per turn, right? Can be taken multiple times. Yeah. Okay, so he'll do his special action twice to move the archaeologist. Oh, can he move with the villager? That's the question. You know what? I'm gonna say moves do, but places... Right, that's true. Moves you can, places you can't. Right, I remember that now. Yes, anytime your hero moves, you can take a villager with you. But if a hero is placed, that's not a move, so you can't take a villager with you. So in this particular case, yes, the professor is going to move the archaeologist twice, and the villager is going to come along with him. So 1, 2, into there. Okie dokie, here we go. Oh man, Dracula's chasing after that archaeologist like gangbusters. Okay, well, 2 more items. Charm up there. Okay, yellow items are starting to come out. Thank you for the follow, Heart Board Games. Um, I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of classic Horrified. Or just thanks for the support. Either way. Um, oh, right. Dracula. Okay, Dracula. Chasing. He'll move 1, and then frenzied, he'll move again. He really wants a taste of that. Oh, well, and thank you for the raid. For those of you who have just joined, I am playing the classic version of Horrified. This is the one with the Universal movie monsters. I'm currently facing off. Okay, yeah, it is kind of late. Well, those of you who are interested in staying up late and watching some Horrified, you're more than welcome to stick around. I've only just gotten started, so got a little ways to go. But anyway, Dracula is going to try and take a chunk out of the archaeologist. Oh, double special action. Place the current player's hero in Dracula's space. Oh, that's the professor. Okay. Oh, that sucks. That was right next to the coffin. Aw, dang it. Okay, well. Plans change. Oh, he's gonna take a beating from Dracula. That's bad. Well, we'll see how that goes. And now it is the archaeologist's turn. So there's not much I can do. Oh, I can. Oh, it sucks to have to use it, but I think I might have to. Ugh. I hate using perk cards so early. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this. I'm gonna use the taxi. Call a taxi for the professor. And I'm gonna send him back down to the graveyard. Um, and the archaeologist is gonna say, "Don't mind me," and use the pistol to smash Dracula's coffin. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And that was at the dungeon. Okay, so that's one. Now I need to get the heck out of here. Where am I gonna go? I need to get this person to the shop. So I need to start heading down this way. I still have 3 actions left. Geez, what am I gonna do? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm gonna have to take the long way around, aren't I? 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. At least this way, the worst that happens is I get hit by the bride, which I have enough items to soak a hit. Or I can put some blue items onto the bride. Oof. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Monster turn. Oh, geez, everyone is moving. Oh, good grief. Okay, well, 3 items on the board. Fire poker at the mansion, Wolfsbane at the camp. And a knife down at the docks. I do like how the items are kind of semi-thematic to the areas they get placed on. Maria gets placed at the barn. Where's the barn again? Oh, it's up here. Uh-oh. She wants to go to the camp. Oh man, is the archaeologist gonna have to go and save her? Maybe. Yikes. Okay. Okay, the monster and the bride both move one space. He will come down here. And the bride will step in and punch the archaeologist in the face. 3 dice. Ow. Man, he is really not having the best of time. Being chased around by Dracula. Now the bride wants to punch him. 1 special action. At least there's no damage. Bride's special action is move the bride 1 space towards Frankenstein. Oh, that's not so bad. They're pretty far away. I'm guessing it has to be the quickest way, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So puts the bride there. That was not bad. And then the frenzied monster, which is Dracula, moves 1. Do I really want to go after that? Ugh. Okay, the professor is gonna go. Okay, 1. And then for a second action, he's going to use a spear gun and a shovel to smash another one of Dracula's coffins. 3 down, 1 to go. So this is from the graveyard. Crunch. So that's 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, I don't like leaving her up there. I move the archaeologist. 3, 4. And he can grab Maria. And on his turn, he'd be able to go. Actually, he could pick up an item and then go 1, 2, 3. And at the very least, deliver Maleva to the shop. That sounds okay. It does put the professor in danger with Frankenstein, but he has a good number of items to burn, so that's fine. Okay. Monster turn. 2 items. Another red at the theater. Another blue at the institute. Okay. Don't have the Wolfman, that's fine. Don't have the creature, that's fine. So Dracula is gonna move twice. This annoying little so-and-so. 1, 2, and he's gonna try and punch the archaeologist again. Two dice. Ouch. This time Dracula gets a hit in. I guess I'll throw a searchlight at Dracula to make him go away. He doesn't like bright lights anyway, so that's fine. I'll shine it in his face. Yeah. Okay. The archaeologist can now go. And I think I'm going to do what I said that I was going to do. I move him. I'm going to go... Actually, it doesn't matter where he starts, because I can pick these ones up. I'll grab these for 2. Or sorry, for 1. 2, 3, 4. Maliva has been delivered to the shop. Yay! The archaeologist gains a perk. Mob Justice. Choose one. Place either Frankenstein or the bride in any space, or move any monster 3 spaces. Oh, that's very useful considering I have the bride and Frankenstein. Hmm. They are at risk of getting a bit closer, so I might have to use that card, but we'll see. Or I can push another monster away 3 spaces. We'll do. That's fine. Whatever. All right. So 2, 3, 4. Could run to the camp and drop Maria off. I do actually have to do things. And the archaeologist is also in a really good position to be able to smash this last coffin. Oh, if I could beat Dracula, that would be amazing. Oh, I also need yellow items of 6 plus. I don't really have. There's not a lot of yellow items out at the moment. Oh, there's a few up there. Actually, if I can grab those. Anyway, it's the archaeologist's monster turn, so let's see how bad this goes. Boop. 3. Oh, there's a bunch of items over here at the mansion. Okay, another villager. Elizabeth at the mansion. Oh, okay. Oh, damn it. I think they're about to be eaten by the bride. Wait, Elizabeth? Elizabeth. Frankenstein moves 1. So he's gonna move into here. Oops. And punch the professor for 2 dice. Ow. That's a 1. And move the bride 1 space closer. Let's drop shovel. I don't think I really need red items anymore. Blue, yellow, blue, yellow. Yeah. Reds are body armor now, I guess. Okay. The bride goes next. So unfortunately, she's gonna try and punch Elizabeth. 2 dice. Come on, zeros. 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 Damn it. Bride eats Elizabeth. Terror goes up by 1. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when a villager spawns next to a monster and there's no chance to rescue them. That really does suck. Okay, and Dracula moves 1. Blah. Ugh. Okay. Professor. Um... I'm gonna give Frankenstein's monster some wine, which apparently makes him more human. That will turn the dial 2 spaces. Not quite centered. I guess that's fine. That's 1. One, 2, 3. need to get all these blue items to the bride. 1, 2, 3. I'll move him one space. So now the archaeologist can go 1, 2, 3, and then smash the coffin. Okay, and I think I'm going to use this. Place either Frankenstein or the bride in any space. And use that to move the bride all the way back over to here. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I have more blue than yellow, so I need to focus on Frankenstein first. Okay. Right, I think that's it. So, monster turn for the professor. I am burning through cards like crazy. I need to get these things beaten. 1, 2. That's a good number of things over here. Invisible Man, not doing. The mummy is the phantom, so he'll move one space. Creature isn't moving. Frankenstein's monster is going to move. Ouch. And hit the professor for 3 dice. Clonk. Oh, 2 hits in the special. Damn. I'll lose those because they're not very high value. And the special means the bride moves 1 space towards Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster. Okay, Professor's not in a very good place. But whatever. The archaeologist is going to go 1, 2, 3. And... oh, that's kind of a waste. But whatever. 4. Which smashes the last coffin. Dracula has nowhere left to run to, which means he can be beaten. I just need yellow items worth 6 or more. I have 2. That would only be 5. Okay, so I just need to grab a bunch of yellow items. Actually, the Professor has the best chance at beating him at the moment. But let's see what they do. 3 items get placed. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That's really good placement for the items. I am going to be grabbing those up as soon as possible. Lucy gets placed at the theater. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Lucy, you're so dead. Dang it. Again, why? Why does this always happen? Okay, Dracula's going twice, so he gets 1 attack against Lucy. Chomp. And she's dead. And then for his second, he will move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So move this way. Yeah, that's 2 villagers that have popped out and just immediately been defeated. Why does it do that? I really hate that that is a thing. How are you supposed to prevent that from happening? I honestly think villagers should be placed after movement, because otherwise that seems really, really unfair. But whatever. It is the way it is. At least now I don't have to worry about taking them anywhere. And yeah, that's it. Lucy gets eaten by Dracula. So now the Professor is going to spend 1 to use this, so this is 4. That will move Frankenstein's space 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 1, 2, 3, and then 4 to grab these. So this should be enough. 6, 7, and 10. Yeah, that's more than enough to be able to get him up to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can use those on him. And those are kept. Okay. Alright. That was the professor's 4 actions. So. Oof. 2. It's a good thing I moved the bride. The bride moves 2 spaces towards Frankenstein. 1, 2. Then creature I don't have, wolfman I don't have, invisible man I don't have. So nothing else happens. Yay. Okay, archeologist. Still need to get you up to the cave where a lot of yellow items are, so that might be a good place to go to. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need to get one of these people onto Dracula's space, because I can actually defeat Dracula now. Okay, I need to do that. Archaeologist. Oof, almost halfway through. 3 items. Fritz gets placed on the tower. Okay. Both of the Frankensteins get moved 1 space. And the bride. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, she's equally distant between the two, which means I think I get to choose where she goes. I'm gonna put her back here at the theater. And then Dracula moves 1 space, where he is also equally distant. I kind of want to get him closer to me because I can beat him. Professor is going next. So if I move him here... 1, 2, beat Dracula. 3. And then 4. To get away from danger. Okay, I can do that. That's done. Which means, Professor, if you wouldn't mind, please using the tablet and canopic jar to beat Dracula. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dracula has been defeated. I'm 1 down. Frenzied marker moves? The monster is defeated? Or does it not? Frenzied monster. If the defeated monster had the frenzy marker, place it on the next monster according to the rules above. Right, okay. So it goes on to the lowest, which is ooh, the Frankenstein's. Yikes. So only Frankenstein's monster is frenzied. The bride is not. All right, one down, two to go. Not bad. Sort of. Okay, Professor's gone. Um, 0 items, blah. Creature. Wolfman is not in the game. Bride moves 1 space. So she'll move over this way. And then Frenzied Monster also moves 1 space. So again, he's equally distant between the two of them. I would want him to go this way. Okay. And that's it for that. And now we move on to the archaeologist, who is going to deliver Maria to the camp. So 1. And I'm going to grab these for 2. Good grief, he has a lot of items on him. And then villager rescued. So that's not a perk. Current player takes 2 additional actions. That kind of might be worth doing. Oh, you're supposed to move the creature after you've used it. Well, can you choose not to? I guess it might have been useful to do that down here, but whatever. Actually, I might see if that is optional. Discard 1 blue item. You may also move her in any direction. So you may. Okay, so I didn't need to. Move Frankenstein's. Oh, okay, so... Wait, does it cost an action to do this? I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, it may take the advance action. Okay. I could just use this right now to teach the bride. Sure, why not? I'm gonna use this right now. The current player takes 2 additional actions, which is going to be more useful to him than to the professor. But that's going to be, so he still has 2 more actions, so 1, 2. I will use one of the additional actions to get the, to teach her about telescopes. And I won't move her. That's 1, 2. And they really put the center point of these things in bad places. Then the second action is going to be to teach her about fossils, which is 3. 1, 2, 3. And now I can move her up to 3 spaces. Is that right? Up to the number of spaces equal to the discarded item strength. So yes, I can move her up to 3 spaces away, which I'm going to do... 1, 2, 3. There's fossils in the cave over there. Why don't you go take a look? Alright, so that's good. The only one who's really in danger is the professor, who could get ganked by both the Phantom and Frankenstein. I wish I could do something about that, but oh, this could be bad, actually. Nothing I can do about it. Damn it. Alright. Monster turn. Fingers crossed. Okay, well, at least the Phantom is not going. Okay, so 3 items on the board. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why? Why does it always do this? Well, I mean, he's dead. Well, they are. Wilbur and Cheek. They spawned right on top of both monsters. How am I supposed to save him? It's just another dead villager. Like, I might as well just remove him right now. Because he's gonna get hit twice. Yeah, he's gonna get hit twice for 3 dice each. Yeah, he's dead. 1. He's dead. That's so stupid. Okay, out of everything about this game, this is the part I hate the most. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Like, I don't understand how you're supposed to deal with this. Oh, whatever. The bride moves 1. And then Frenzied Monster moves 1. So Frankenstein goes again, moves down to there, hits the Professor for 3 dice. Ow. That's 2 hits, and the bride moves 1 space closer to him. The Professor's gonna have to throw both of his items at the monster. Which means he needs to get the heck out of there. Okay. I do need blue items at the theater, so let's do... It's only gonna be 4 points worth of stuff. I really need to grab these. 1. Wish I could grab these things, but I need to get out. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I hate leaving behind those items. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I really do need blue items too. Okay, well the Phantom might have to be the last one that I deal with. I need to get Monster and Bride off the board. Okay. Well, that's the Professor's turn. Uh-oh. 2 items. Oh, that's looking nice. The bride moves 2 spaces towards Frankenstein. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so she'll go boop boop. I don't have the creature, Wolfman, or the Invisible Man, so nothing else happens. Okay, archaeologist is going to go scoop these up. 1. So many yellow items. I need to get him down to the monster. One. I need to pull her away. 2, 3. Hmm. Hmm. 3 steps on blue will finish the bride. One, two, three. He's gonna have to sit there for the 4th one. Yeah, okay. It's not the greatest. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Two items. Ugh. I need to get down there. There's so many blue items at the Institute. Oh, damn it. Opening night. Move each hero and villager 2 spaces towards the theater. He's already there. He's gonna go there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I can still move the bride that way. Oh. Frankenstein's monster is gonna move twice. Because he also moves on the frenzied. Fortunately, 1, he's gonna go this way, 2. Phew. Oh, good grief. Okay, but that's his turn. So the professor... I'm wasting so much time. Okay, 1, 2... 3... I don't like leaving him vulnerable to the monster, but I have to. It's 5 plus to search, right? Yes, 5 plus. Or... yeah, to search. I guess I'm gonna go for the camera and the microscope. And I will search. Search. Let's go over here. Empty. Dang it. Boo! I don't have enough blue items to do it again. I need to come down here and grab these. Well, Fritz needs to go to the Institute anyway. 2, 3, 4. So next turn maybe just make a mad dash to the Institute. Oh, he's gonna have to survive 2 turns. Ugh. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Oh, that again. Okay, 2 items. Each hero and villager 2 spaces towards the theater, which just pushes him right back to here. Whatever. Frankenstein's monster is gonna go twice. So he's gonna move into here, which actually is... that's good, because now I can have him hit the archaeologist instead. Okay, so you're gonna hit him twice with 2 dice. Oh, good grief. Yes, first one's a miss. Second attack. 2 hits. Ouch. Well, I can ditch some red items. I'll fight him off with a dart and a fire poker. Stab, stab. Okay, this isn't the worst. It is now the archaeologist's turn. And he is going to go... Fours are my highest ones. So let's just go... 1, 2. That's 6. Actually, do I even need to do that? 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if that's one of the items, but whatever, it's a 3. So if I do 2 and a 3, that brings him up what he needs to be. And I can use the 3 to move him. I can't have them meet up yet, but I don't want them to be too far apart. She's almost to the point where she is pacified as well. 2, 3. I might just move him. That's 2. This is 2 actions to do this. So 1, 2. Move him up to here. It's out of the way, but not too out of the way. And then for 3... Should probably trade some items to the professor. Actually, if I do 3 to suck these up, I can then do the 4th action to trade them to the professor. And that gives him some armor. Alright. And that's 4. 3 items on the board. On the move, move the frenzy marker to the next monster. Move each villager 1 space towards their safe location. Oh, well, Fritz is dead. And the monster moves 3... Frenzied monster moves 3 spaces. So he's going to move into here. And then attack for 2. And score a hit and kill Fritz. Yeah, the villager mechanic in this kind of sucks. I love the rest of the game, but I hate how the villagers work in this. Oh, well, anyway. Professor is up next. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. He just needs to get down here and grab these items. If I do 3, I can then move him. Nowhere good. Need to get the archaeologist over to the bride. If the phantom moves, it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's just go here. All right. Three. Dr. Reed is at the Institute. Oh, jeez. Okay. Dr. Reed. I happen to be going down there anyway. So at least Dr. Reed is protected. That's good. The frenzied monster is going to attack with 2. So he's going to attack the archaeologist. Whoops. With 2. Bonking him for 1 point of damage. The torch. Wave the torch at the phantom's face and drive him away. Okay, now the archaeologist is going to go 1, 2. Teach the bride about monocaine mixture, which will allow her to regain her humanity. 1, 2, 3. And I can move her 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I really just need blue items at the theater. Can I still do the thing that moves them even though they've already maxed out? You may exceed the maximum. Oh yeah, these things get switched over to faces. Alright, but anyway, that's 4. I could stay there and grab items. Not really anything worth grabbing. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so monster turn for the archaeologist. I'm down to my last 10 cards. 2 items. The mummy is the phantom. So he's just going to move 1 space, and that's it. Okay, the professor. 1, 2. I'm running out of turns. I need to get up to that theater. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, that puts me into a space with a frenzied monster, but I can tank a couple of hits. Man, I have a lot of blue items, but they all kind of suck. 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have. This is only enough for 2 searches. Yeesh. That's only a 1. That sucks. 1, 2, 3. Where are all the high-level blues? You know. Alright, here we go. Okay, the Phantom will be going 3 items on the board. 1, 2, 3. Renfield is placed at the docks. That's pretty far out of the way. And the Frenzied Monster moves 2 spaces, which he's already in with the Professor, so he'll bonk him for 2. Yeah, I want these guys to move. Oh, Phantom does his special thing. Oh, which is actually beneficial. Because that pushes everyone... No, wait. No, that's the one for each hero and villager. They increase the terror. Ooh, okay. So he has to spend 2 items. Which is fine. Prevent the increase in terror. Oh no, wait, I can't use it for villagers. Oh, damn it. Oh, I am so close. I need to get these. I need to get these guys together. I need to get these guys together. Okay. Oof. Okay, archaeologist. How am I gonna do this? I need yellow items for Frankenstein. So if I move in there and push Frankenstein. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll use an item. I'll throw a piece of garlic at him. Which moves him down to here. Okay, when does this end of thing happen? As soon as Frankenstein and the Bride are in the same space, and both their dolls are showing their faces, they are defeated. This does not require taking a defeat action. Oh, okay. Then they run away and live happily ever after. That's number 2 down. Just need the Phantom. Oh, God. I just need the Phantom. Oh, this is gonna be close. Okay. Oh, the professor's gonna take another hit. Well, it can't be helped. Okay, well, here we go. 3 items. Oh, wow, I've gone through the entire bag. Dr. Cranley is placed in the laboratory. It is here, of course it is. I'm gonna go to the camp. I'm gonna go to the precinct. Can I just leave him to die? Not the greatest idea. Whatever. And the monster attacks twice. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, god damn it again. Okay, terror is increased. And throw away an item for the hero. I'm 1 step away from losing from terror. I don't think I'm going to win this. Well, we'll see. Okay, so the professor goes 1, 2. Oh, I can't leave the villager. If the Phantom kills the villager, I'm done. So I have to go back for the idiot. Ah. 1. Oops. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this might be a lose. No, okay, he only moves once. Alright, 2 items. The mummy goes 1. And the Venom's special ability. I need to get those villagers out of there. I think I need to get the archaeologist to take those villagers out. I'm also running out of time. Okay, this is starting to suck. 1, 2. I have to risk it. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, I could scoop up these items, which gives me enough to search one location. That'll end my turn. And then the Phantom could simply move in and finish the game. Or I grab these bozos and get them the hell out. But that means it's going to take more time to actually go through this. I have 3 more turns with each of them. Ah, damn. 2. You know what? I'm going to take them with me. 3, 4. That delivers Dr. Cranley to the precinct. Which gives me a perk. Please be useful. Please be useful. Please be useful. Hurry, each hero moves up to 2 spaces. Move each hero up to 2 spaces. Okay. I do actually need the archaeologist for the yellow items to beat the Phantom once I get these blue things taken care of. Okay, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it right now so that I can move the archaeologist 1, 2. Oops. And so I can move the professor over to here. That gives me a little bit of protection against the Phantom. And then on the professor's turn, he can scoop up these items and then move in. It's only open 2 rooms, or search 2 rooms though. Oh, this is too close for comfort. Okay. I don't know what I could have done differently, but we'll go with this. Okay, so the archaeologist is gonna go. Sorry, that's his turns. The monster turn for him is 3. Move the frenzy marker. Can't. And villagers move 1 space towards their safe location, which means he moves to the camp. Does that mean he's rescued? Or does the player have to be there? Um, Villagers. Oh, the current player removes a villager and draws a perk card. Okay. So the current current hero is still the archaeologist. Alright, so Dr. Reed saves himself. And the archaeologist gets another perk. But it can't be played until the hero turns, so... Ooh, Frenzied Monster moves 3. So 1, 2, and then he's gonna attack. For 2 dice. Okay, I can take this. This is fine. Now there's no villagers there. Oh, God, why? 2 hits. 1, and I guess 2. Okay, what did I get? Overstock. Each player draws and places 1 item in the item bag. Oh, that sucks. Might as well use it. It's a terrible card. Yeah, they're useless. Okay, whatever. Alright, so the professor. He's gonna use 1 to scoop up these things. 2. Three. And I'm gonna say this one. Ah. And 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, you know what? Maybe get rid of fewer rather than more. And I'm gonna say this one. Oh, damn it! It's always the last one. uh, okay. 2 items. Wolfman, nope, nope, nope. Frenzied monster moves 1 and attacks 2. And attacks with 2 dice. Come on, I maybe can win this. Maybe. 1 hit. Okay. Okay. It's now the archaeologist's turn. This is stressful. 1, 2. When I trade, I can take items to another person, right? Share. Really give or take any number of items, right? So what I can do is 1, 2, 3 to trade. So I'll take the blues. And give, was it 6? The professor. And then 4th action will be to spend the blues. To rescue Christine. Oh, I need to get her someplace, don't I? Oh, this isn't the end of it. Damn it. I'm not going to be able to beat this. I have to get her to the Abbey. So the professor has to... Okay, they both have enough yellows to be able to beat him. Oh, ballsack. Does she even have a token? Mayor. Oh, him. All right. I don't think she has a token. Oh, Christine. I could just let her get... No, I can't let her get killed because I'll lose the game. Damn it. Oh. Alright, well, that's the end of his turn anyway. 3 items. Don't really care. Professor Pearson at the cave. Yeah, whatever. Oh, Phantom's gonna attack twice. Okay, Professor. Takes 1 hit. And Professor. Takes 1 hit. Ouch and ouch. Okay, so the Professor is going to take Christine. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets her to where she needs to be. Which is a perk card for the Professor. Choose one. Place Dracula or move any monster 3 spaces. One, two, three. That puts him far enough away that he's no longer a threat, but close enough that I can still actually get to him and defeat him if I need to, which I'm going to do as soon as the monster goes. Oh god, this is so close. Alright, so this is for the professors. 0, Dracula, no. Blah blah. Frenzied monster moves 1 space. Oh, I think I'm actually gonna win this. I think I've just won this. Oh my god, that was so messy at the end there. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, and then 6 worth of yellow. Wolfsbane and Charm. 3. And he's done. The Phantom has been defeated. Christina has been saved, and the Phantom has had his face punched into mulch because he was a real bastard at the end there. That's a win. Wow, that's an extraordinarily close win. Okay. I think I did that legit. If I made any mistakes, then honestly I don't care. I think I made 1 or 2 mistakes. I don't think it would have made that much of a difference though. No, the only thing I forgot was being able to move the Frankenstein's monster, which wasn't that big of a deal. So I think I did that right. And if I wasn't able to do that to move the Frankenstein's monster, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he would have moved at some point. That's it. That's a victory. That's a win. So that is the professor and the archaeologist doing battle against Dracula, Frankenstein and his bride, and the Phantom of the Opera. Dracula has been defeated for now. Driven from the village. Christina has been rescued, and the Phantom has been, I don't know, killed? I honestly can't remember the end of the Phantom of the Opera. Does the Phantom die at the end? I think he does. Honestly, I don't remember. Anyway, and Frankenstein, I hate this. Should be Frankenstein's monster. That's not Frankenstein. Frankenstein was the doctor. Scientist? Whatever. So that's Frankenstein's monster and the bride. They have both run away to live happily ever after. Oof. Okay, I think I might wrap things up there. So again, this was Horrified, the classic version that uses the Universal movie monsters. Other than the villager mechanic, which I still honestly think villagers should spawn after the monsters move, but otherwise, I think this game is absolutely fantastic. I really, really enjoy this game. I love pulling it out for Halloween. It's a nice, reasonably quick game. I honestly think it's better at lower player count. If you want to play it solo, like there are rules for playing true solo. Like if you want to play a single character, you just start here for terror. And I think there are certain perks you take out. But otherwise, plays pretty much the same. You just have the one character running around. I like using the 2 because it gives some more options as far as abilities, more ability to use perks, and just more board control, because you can have the 2 characters in different places doing different things. So you can have like one of them actually running around doing the advances for the monsters, while the other character runs villagers to their destinations, which is something you definitely need to keep an eye on. So I'm not the biggest fan of true solo. I kind of like two-fisting it. But I think the game shines at two characters. You have enough to be able to cover like both halves of the board, so you can kind of split your focus into different things. It also means that there are fewer monster turns between each hero turn, which really, really, really makes a difference. Because with this, if you're sitting there with a monster on your space, so like if you're like this, you take your turn and it ends like this, you're pretty much screwed. Because if you're doing all four players, I think it's maximum of four. It can basically be like 1, and it attacks you. 2, it attacks you. 3, it attacks you, and then finally comes back to your turn. You can really get beaten black and blue before you can move again. So you have to be very, very, very careful about how close to the monsters you are. Like with this, I was taking risks. I was keeping pretty close to the enemies. Because like especially with the Frankenstein and the Bride, you have to be on them to use their advanced thing to teach the monsters. But in a 4-player game, you can get absolutely hosed by an enemy if you get stuck in place. That's why the movement cards are so insanely important. If you can see that one of your fellow players is in for like 3 rounds of being hammered by the frenzied monster, you have to get them out of there. And yeah, it just means that you aren't able to do as much because you have fewer turns. So yeah, Horrified, absolutely brilliant at 2-player, not so great when you get to 3 and 4. Yeah, 1-player I don't like at all. 2-player is perfect. 3 and 4, diminishing returns. But regardless, I highly recommend this. There are a couple of versions of this out now. There's this version, the classic, with Universal Monsters. There is the fan-made Scubified, which is a fan-made version of the classic game. Using the Scooby-Doo characters, it has a bunch of monsters, quote-unquote, from the show. And we're talking like the original cartoon here, so we're going way back, like the good versions of Scooby-Doo. There's also the American Cryptids version, which is, I mean, these are all basically the same game. The monsters have different mini games, like there's different puzzles and things you do, and the characters have different abilities, but otherwise it is basically the same game. You run around, you collect items, you do the things, you have perk and monster cards, and it's the mechanics of the game don't change. But yeah, so there's a cryptid one, which the only reason I'm not a fan of is because the theme of it is not one that I'm interested in. The American Cryptids, yeah, okay, Bigfoot and that are kind of cool, but I definitely prefer the Universal Monsters. There is a new one, which is either coming out soon or has just come out, which is based on Greek monsters, I believe. So it's like Horrified, but you're dealing with Minotaur and Chimera and whatever else. I can't remember. I mean, if we're talking classic Greek myth here, then it's probably going to be something like Minotaur, Chimera, Medusa. I don't know. Nemean lion? Talos? I don't know what the 6th one would be. And there are tons of things you can draw from. I just don't know what the 6 most classic, like well-known Greek monsters would be. Other than like the ones I named. Um, but anyway, it is getting kind of late, so I think I'm going to wrap things up here. I hope everyone had an amazing Halloween, and look forward to doing some more of this next year. From here on, I will be going back to standard content. I'm going to pull out a board game every now and then because I still enjoy doing it. But I'm going to be going back to my Quest for Glory series. We'll be starting with number 3, Wages of War. And yeah, there's a bunch of other things I wouldn't mind doing. But as for right now, I think that should wrap things up. Thank you to those who stayed from the raid. If anyone is actually left from that. Yeah, there's a few people left. I hope you enjoyed. I will be coming back for some more board game content, so if this is the kind of thing you're interested in, more than welcome to pop by for a visit again another time. And if you are interested, I'd really appreciate if you hit the follow button. And yeah, these videos are also going up onto YouTube. Keeping an archive of VODs up there, as well as doing some original board game content, which I need to get around to doing. I'm going to do some playthroughs, which won't be doing here, but will be going up onto YouTube as like extended playthroughs. So yeah, anyway, thank you for joining me on this Halloween horrified adventure. And I think I'm going to wrap things up there. So, thank you again for watching, and I will see you all next time.